Yeah. Thing is, like, I mean, he was. If you know you're going into a show and you're going up against someone like John Jewett, he was in condition 6 weeks out. I mean, he was pretty much looking contest ready. Say even 4 weeks out, he could have stepped on stage and not disgraced himself. So, you know, I can imagine, like, I've done it when I've done shows when I've had a picture of someone that I thought, okay, that's the benchmark. So if I think I'm shredded, and you look on your fridge and there's a picture of this guy absolutely shredded, you think, no, I've still got a way to go, you know? So knowing you're going into a show, knowing you're going up against someone like that, I mean, I can't imagine a bigger motivator for making sure you do not cheat on your diet and you make sure you do your cardio and you get through those days when maybe you are struggling, you know?
Oh, yeah. And this prep was pretty tough. This was definitely my toughest prep. Obviously, we were pushing a lot harder for conditioning.
Yeah.
And but to also maintain the size and the shape that I have. And yeah, there were some days that got very difficult with the cardio and the diet where I physically had to stay on the couch, laying down, resting as much as I could, you know, where you can't, you know, I mean, when you're peeled, everything hurts. And I can't, it's very hard to describe to some people because they're like, well, why are you starving? And I'm like, well, no, I'm not starving. Yeah. Like, I'm not starving myself. I'm starving because I'm shredded.
Yeah. Do you know, I remember because I remember the first couple of shows I prepped for, I got really good condition. And I remember because I used to drink a 6 1-liter pack of Evian every day. And because obviously I had to go to the supermarket every other day. So I'd have to carry 2 of those up these flights of stairs. It was only a couple of flights, but I just remember just getting halfway up and just thinking and feeling like I was climbing a mountain because you're so lean and you're so exhausted and you're just thinking, I just can't wait to get upstairs and have a nap. And then I've got to go to the gym. And it's like, people don't realize until you actually push yourself to that level of prep and conditioning and that kind of mental and physical, you know, challenge. I don't think you know, like I can totally, like you said, there's days where you just think I've got to do this, and this. I've got to have a series of perfect 84 perfect days, you know. And today I am really, really struggling. I just literally cannot get off the couch.
Oh yeah. It's so funny because I live in an apartment that's on the 2nd floor.
Oh.
And so it's like people think, oh, it's the 2nd floor, it's not bad, and you said, oh. Because, you know, like when I'm carrying, like we would buy chicken and steak and we would buy, you know, 10 pounds at a time.
Yeah.
And just like having to carry this box up 1 flight of stairs was like, I had to prepare myself, like work myself up.
Like an old man.
Like, okay, 1 foot after another, don't trip and fall.
Yeah. Do you know, what point did it really get hard? Because I remember the first couple of preps I did, it was when I got to that 4-week out mark, because I felt then it went from a physical pursuit to a mental one, because you can't trust your own eyes, your own judgment. But I thought 4 weeks out, that's when I had to really kick shit up a gear, you know, to really, really kind of fight it through. Because like I said, it went from a physical pursuit to a mental challenge.
It got really tough probably within the last 6 weeks.
Oh, wow. God.
And that's probably because we were about stage lean at about 5 or 6 weeks out. I mean, we were pushing, again, for conditioning very hard. We actually had to pull back the reins a little bit and increase my base diet. And when I say we, that's my coach, Matt Kuba. He's a pro as well.
Matt Kuba, yeah.
Yeah, he's an open pro. Yeah. And we've been working together for about almost 4 years now. And but we pushed condition really hard. Well, we ended up kind of overshooting and got lean really, really fast. So at about 5 or 6 weeks out, he said, you're almost stage ready.
But what were you weighing then?
I had dropped down to like 210.
Oh, okay. So you weren't having to worry. It didn't have the additional worry of being 225 and shredded.
Right.
Oh, well, that's the pressure off.